Hi everyone. As you can see, I'm doing something a little different today. A lot different, I guess. I am attempting the pendulum painting. So, I just have I've never tried it before. I have experimented a little bit, and this is the setup that I ended up with right now. I'm working on a small scale until I get to know what I'm doing, and then I'll go a little bit bigger, maybe about this big, a little bit bigger, like say maybe a foot or 2 feet by, not a foot, but this is probably 12 inches, but maybe 2 by 2 or something like that. So I'll just go through what I've done here. I've got my canvas board. It's actually it's not a canvas, it's a plaque. And I've painted one side of it with paint, and the paint that I'm using, I have a bunch of mist tints that I got years ago, a couple years ago anyway. This one is Valspar. I don't know if it's satin or, yeah, it is, I think it is satin. This is gray, it's a dark gray, so I'm using that for my base. And I'm using this here, it's Bear Marquee. Apparently Bear Marquee is supposed to be the best paint for this technique. I've been watching a lot of videos of Cole, and this is what he loves. Other than this, he uses, I think it's Michael's Craft Smart paint. It works pretty good. You have to add a little bit of water to that paint though. 1 part water to, I think, 5 parts paint. This, apparently he said you don't have to add water to, but I've had this for a while, so I had to add a little bit of water because it thickened up. This is the color I'm using. It's like a rusty, not a rusty, it's a rose, like a rusty rose color or something. Anyway, this is flat. I guess it doesn't really matter. But anyway, this is what color I like. I have a whole pile of paints in little pots like this, so I'm going to use them up. You have to have your canvas raised up over your table a little bit, so I put a board, another little canvas board underneath. And okay, so my setup, I'll show you here. This is my cup. I put a little tiny hole in it. It's not very big. I have rope, and I tape the rope from one side to the other side, and then I taped a little piece on here that hooks onto these S hooks. Oops. And I'm using 2 S hooks just to give it a little bit more weight. Apparently it's better to have a little bit more weight than just the cup. So I've got that on there. I've got the string to my ceiling. I'm in the basement and I have a really low ceiling in here. So the string is hooked on here. Whoops. And then I'll show you, I'll bring the camera up and I'll show you where it goes. Okay. So there's my cup. There's my setup here. And this is a very thin string. And it goes up to my ceiling, which is not very far. I'd say that's about maybe 3 feet. And there's my little hook that I've hooked it on. Apparently it's better to use thin string rather than thick. I guess it rotates better. I watched a lot of Cole's videos. He's got a tutorial masterclass on his YouTube channel, and it's Cole's Color. That's his name, the name of his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in my description, because that's basically the only one that I've watched so far. Okay, so that's that. What else do I have to say? Added water to that. If you're using paint that you've had for a while, or it's good, or any paint really, it's good to strain it before you use it to make sure you don't have any lumps in your paint, because lumps on here is no good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. I'll just take it off here. Right, I'll still have the S-looks here. I'm going to put them to the side. I'm going to put my finger on the bottom hole and hold that, and I'm going to add my paint in here, and then I'm going to, actually I'm going to put my finger over here, and then I'm going to put it back on the hook, on the piece of string, and I'm going to bring it back like this, and then let go. And it's good to, when you bring it back, it's good to, not to just, here I'm going to actually show you farther away. I'm too close, I think. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is bring it back with your finger on it, on the hole, and then before you, instead of just letting it go like this, because it could wobble, you could go like this, and it could make your pattern pretty crazy. So you're supposed to hold it like this. Make sure I'm in view. Hold it, and then just bring it back. Bring it back slightly as you go over, and it should make a smoother thing. Smoother. It should make it smoother. So I'm going to go back. It didn't work out very good. It's not. There's no weight in here, so it's hard. Okay, so I'm going to try this. And it's good to be off center, not like exactly center on the canvas. So I'm off center here and there a little bit. So I have my paint. I'm nervous. This paint's gonna go everywhere too. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna throw it. We'll see. Okay. Here we go. Put my finger on the cup. Gonna pour my paint in. Actually, I'm going to pour it all in because I really don't know how much I need. It's making it very just want to make sure that it's lined up. These two strings are lined up perfectly. Oops. Okay, here goes nothing. It's going on the floor. Oh dear. Spun it too much, so I don't want to waste all this paint. So come on. It's a lot of paint being wasted. Nice pattern on my table. So I didn't go in a perfect circle. I'm not even sure how much paint there is left. It's looking pretty good so far. Got a bit of a glob. I don't know why I'm getting a glob. See, got a line there. So now I'm going to go a different way. I guess because there's less paint now in there. It's globbing a little bit. Glooping, globbing. Or it's too thick. It's gone solid in here. Kind of interesting. I don't know whether I should keep going or whether I should stop. Getting too many. It's not coming out very good. I think I'll just leave it at that. That's my first attempt. Whether or not it looks good, I think I should have just left the beginning and not done any more. But I just wanted to see what it would do. So I'm just putting my paint back into the bottle, into the jar. There's not a whole lot left, but I can mix it with something else maybe. Thinking maybe I need to, I don't know, I'll have to experiment and see how it goes. It's kind of cool. I'll just bring the camera over so you can see a better view of it. It's not the greatest, but I'll go with it for now. I like the pattern on my table. I don't know whether I need to go closer, because I know you gotta go pretty close, because I know you have to go pretty close to the canvas. So, or maybe farther away, I don't know. I will experiment and keep trying. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.